Peace, peace. What's going on? This is part two of what I was saying earlier. This little message inspired by you know Black in America and the whole debt thing. You know, I think right now. I'm gonna just give some good reference material. I think everybody needs to just check out the zeitgeist in terms of getting an understanding of the Federal Reserve and how that whole process is just made to create more debt, not just for our people, but for everybody. I think if our intellectual class, those who aren't a part of it, can digest, some other information, because it's just that type of stuff they're not getting. They're taught to praise the Western way of doing everything. They're taught that there's only one way to handle it, and that's the way that these people do it, and that's what is the most upsetting for me, because as long as we stay locked in their mode of social order, we're never going to be in a position to create wealth. So that's why I'm really trying to get everybody to understand the motivation behind Project Malachi. That's one thing. Understanding the Federal Reserve. So I definitely want people to watch the zeitgeist. Next thing we need to do is just listen. I'm sorry. Look at I think we need to revisit what Marcus Garvey did. If Marcus Garvey in the 1930s and so forth was able to raise, what would have been akin to $1 billion now, I think it was a good plan. At that point in time, we didn't have the super huge black skilled class like we do now, where we have all these college graduates, all these engineers, all these doctors, all these people capable of playing the component roles in our community and around the world that we need. I think if we were to really just go back and start the whole black starship type thing again, where we just have, like I said, that's what Project Malachi is for. It's to amass wealth for not just not just for schools, which is one of the main things, because we need to have institutions that are producing the type of students that we need, but also for future international commercial ventures. At this point in time, Black Americans don't, look at Africa or look at any place that we are as a gold mine for our development. I look at Haiti. I see just unlimited potential. And I don't want to sound shitty or anything, but I mean, let's keep it 100. Buy low, sell high. We got plenty of places, brothers over there would love to work. Let's say we build a factory and we sell shoes to our people that we like to pay we like to pay $100 for some kicks, and as opposed to paying somebody 25 cents like we do for Nike in China, we can pay our people $1 or something, so that there's still a good profit margin, but also still creating income for somebody else. And I'm just saying, not like I have it all figured out, but I'm saying that we have the capacity to do it. I just want to, if my words can be that seed in somebody's head to say, what, this nigga's right. Maybe all we have to do is just begin to, that's what these corporations do. That's why everything is being outsourced to India, because they can provide the services over there, and not have to pay as much. So what I'm saying is that we have a plan. We're just not using our resources. Other than that, please watch Sister Jewel Pulchrum on the 7 Circuits of the Brain, because what that really does is kind of should open you up to the reality that there is nothing that is impossible. We can have whatever we want, but when we focus on what we don't have, then that multiplies, and we continue to have even less. So we focus on what we have, praise the Creator for what we have, and work what we have. We will definitely get more. All right. Something else we need to watch. I think, Marcus Garvey. See what that brother did. See, let's study his movements again. Let's learn from his mistakes and his progress. Because we really need to do that. We have more money than we had back then. We have more skills than we had back then. And it's literally limitless what we could do now if we were to just apply that thing. And that's the next thing about it. You ain't got to be no extra hardcore revolutionary. You don't have to be, you know what I mean? You don't have to have all of Sinetta's videos to do what I'm talking about, man. It's really simple. It's really simple. All you have to do is care about yourself and your future and the future of your children enough to do it. And, just a little bit of groundwork, man. And really what it is being aware, being in the loop, and having a positive attitude when we have these conversations amongst ourselves about black people and this and this. I don't want our people to continuously have this attitude like, why do we this, we that, we don't do this, we don't unify. Let's dead that conversation and begin to actually, work towards something, So I want to put this in that conversation and say, you know what? There's a lot of brothers that's out here trying to do the right thing. Right now, all we have to do is organize. So, those things I think will be the things that will help us organize if we watch these movies or watch these lectures and get an idea of, a starting point and where we can go from here. And we'll understand our limitless potential. So again, big up Project Malachi. We're going to get that jumping off 100,000 churches, $10 a week, $1 million, $1 million a week collectively, $4 million a month. We can do a lot with that. And if the churches wanted to bump it up, because I know they can give $100, that's $10 million a week, $40 million a month. And even if we can't build our own college the first week, after 20 years, how much will we have? And what can't we do with the wealth that we've allocated? What can't we do for our people? And once we have wealth, man, the name of the goal is to make certain things free. People shouldn't have to pay for housing. People shouldn't have to pay for education or health care. So, I mean, if we set it up and put our brains to it, we can come up with a way to eliminate that. And not only does that help our people, that helps the world. And really, I think, a lot of our revolutionary brothers is on point because they know who we are. We ain't just a savior for ourselves, man. Our presence here is going to help make this entire world better, man. But I'll start with our people because our people have to have serious psychological issues that are stopping them from being all that they can be. So, I just want to put these little videos out there. Sorry again for it being kind of choppy. I'm just going off the cuff, and I have to keep everything short. And as thoughts come to me, I'm trying to spit them out. You know what I mean? But, let's do this. Let's get this money. And really let's improve how we see ourselves, what we think about ourselves, and things of that nature, yo. So big up everybody in Richmond and all of that stuff. Big up to the Moors. Big up all the guys and nerds. Big up the church. Because, that's going to be another lecture, another topic, excuse me. I ain't making no lectures, but another topic as far as a means to do two things. Africanize the existing Christian church. Get them up to speed on the facts if they're going to continue to be Christians. And two, unify the various, I guess you can call them revolutionary groups, your Hebrew Israelites, the Nation of Islam, the Guards, the Moor Science. We ain't got to agree on shit. All we have to do is work together. You know what I mean? So, and that's my goal, man. I don't want to get too deep into the everybody wants to talk about how, our differences when we got far more similarities, and we damn sure got the need to improve our lot as a nation, period. Because at the end of the day, we can fragment ourselves by whatever religion or group you belong to, but we still one nation. So, yeah, big up to that, no doubt. Big up to everybody out there who's trying to work toward that. And I'm looking forward to working with some of these preachers if they're serious, the real ones, not these niggas working for the devil. But anyway, I'm going to holler at y'all later. One.